Hello, it's Jen Bengal here from Out of This World Literacy. One of the biggest questions I get asked is, how do you set up your daily writing workshop routine? The answer is, I stay consistent with my routine to help students anticipate the learning and ensure I cover everything I need in the time that I have. Some teachers have 60 minutes for their writing block, some have 45. I talked about how I would structure a daily writing block with 60 minutes and 45 minutes in episodes 84 and 85. Go back and check those out if you haven't listened in yet. Today, let's take a look at what's a common routine in a 30-minute writing block. Now, 30 minutes is a tight schedule for any either reading or writing block. So what I recommend is if you only have 30 minutes for writing, I recommend you use an A-B schedule. Now, this A-B schedule can be daily or it can be weekly, but I always recommend with writing you do it daily. So your A-B schedule is, on day A, you start with your mini lesson. You do your whole group writing workshop mini lesson for 10 minutes. And then you go into your status of the class for 5 minutes. The status of the class is basically where you will tell the students you'll ask the students to tell you what they're going to do in writing time that day. And you will take a little note of what each student is doing. If they are struggling or they don't know what they're going to do during writing, then that gives you a really good idea of who to go talk to right away. The last 15 minutes in your A day then will be time for them to write, independent writing, small groups, or centers. So your A day is going to have the mini lesson for 10 minutes, the status of the class for 5, and then independent writing, small groups, and centers in writing for 15 minutes. Then when you come back for your B day, you'll start the day with a share. So you'll share what the kids did from yesterday's writing time. They'll bring their notebooks for writing or whatever pieces they're working on, and they'll share with a partner what they did and share with the whole class. That you can do for about 10 minutes, and then review the skill that you taught the day before for about 5 minutes. So go over that mini lesson from your A day for about 5 minutes, and finally give the kids about 15 minutes for independent writing on your B day and do some small group activity with them, some guided writing. Maybe they're going to be doing some writing conferences as well. They may be working on some center activities for writing. And that's your B day. So you'll start that all over again on your A day. A day, mini lesson for 10 minutes, status of the class for 5, independent writing for 15. B day, share from the day before for 10 minutes, review the skill for 5, and independent writing for 15. That's my recommendation. I hope this chat helps you think about how you plan to set up your daily writing schedule. In episode 87, I'll be sharing sample schedules for a language arts block. It's been my pleasure chatting with you today. Know that I'm the biggest fan of the work that you and your students are doing in the classroom. If you'd like more teaching tips, you can check out outofthisworldliteracy.com. If you'd like to attend some free live webinar trainings on literacy instruction, visit jenbengalwebinars.com. Until next time, you've got this.